Well, we do have bells. That's not going to work. Okay, that's better. Ukraine is still invaded by Russia, and there's so much going on in the world that it sometimes gets forgotten, but I can't get this one out of my head because it's just so wrong. And Europe is kind of stepping up, but not quite enough. No one knows what the fuck Trump is doing because it changes on a daily basis. And then he decides he's gonna get a Nobel Peace Prize by going to inviting Putin to Alaska. So you have a communist dictator murdering fascist, but just an absolute, I'm not going to say it, but a really bad person, invited to American soil and having US Marines roll out red carpet for him. And the maggots are like, yeah, he's a president for peace. And you're like, no, he's not. He's a president for fucking ego. That was the most disgusting, stupid, pointless exercise that has ever happened in American diplomacy, ever. It will go down in history as being the dumbest thing ever, because he got absolutely nothing. Zero. Nothing. And Putin got exactly what he wanted, which is like to be seen on the world stage as a kind of equal to Trump, like going at each other. And he got it. He got everything. He got out of there so fast, they didn't even have their scheduled meal. They were supposed to meet up, have a talk, do a press conference, go for a meal, and then leave the next day. No, did not happen. They had a talk. They had certainly not a press conference. They just had an announcement, and then Putin split. He just left. And the Americans were like, where did he go? What happened? Oh, he took off. Genius. I have a prediction. Trump is never going to have another press conference. Not ever. He just, because the people will be asking about the Epstein files, and they should. Any reporter that gets in front of Trump should ask for, hey, what about those Epstein files? But they probably won't. There'll be another fucking disaster happening. But Ukraine is still doing fine. They are being beaten, but they are standing their ground. If you take a city like Petrovsk, the Russians have been trying to take that one town, it's not a city, it's a town, for 18 months, and itchy ear, sorry, and not succeeded. They haven't done it because the Ukrainians are just, they're dug in and they're not leaving. And they don't have enough power to push the Russians back, but they have enough power to stop them coming forward. So we're at this weird stalemate, and all we've got to do is give them more arms. They're not even asking for boots on the ground. They just want better equipment and more of it, so that they can just wipe out or force them to retreat. And I don't know if it's going to happen, which means this war, this invasion, would just drag on and on and on. And having Putin in America and Trump in Alaska, I mean, the whole, Zelensky wasn't even there. And Imagine if, say, Macron from France negotiated with Russia and gave away 20% of Alaska. So Macron meets Putin in Anchorage and negotiates a deal where he just gives away 20% of Alaska. And Trump's not involved. America's not involved. That's how stupid this ridiculous fucking thing was that just happened. It's that stupid. And yet, the supporters, Trump's supporters, think he's God. They're like, he's the best president ever. What they haven't noticed is that prices have started to go up and up and up and up. And inflation is already past 3%. It's going to be at 4% in a couple of, it might even be weeks, but months. And it'll probably be 6%, 5 or 6% by Christmas. And they'll blame Biden or Obama or Hillary. It's like, what the fuck? How stupid are you people? The answer is very stupid. Anyway, that's my little Sunday rant. I'm glad I can get this off my chest. Thanks for watching. Post a comment below and tell me if you agree or disagree. If you agree with me, great. But if you disagree, I'd like to hear what you have to say. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.